Yo, what up, people? It's your boy State, and we back. Some of this Tony Splash. And after that crazy game we had against Mississippi State, you know your boy Tony was in the record books. So I went just to go look at it, check a few of the other records, man. And of course, after a record performance, you gotta be #1 on the Heisman. It's just like, it's not even really a choice. It's just, something that they have to do. And for the bowl games, went through and looked to see where we placed, and we're in the Fiesta Bowl against Boise State still. I think we're playing Iowa last time I looked, but I think Iowa lost, so we're playing against Boise. But this week, got another SEC game against LSU, and this is a big game for us because if we win this game, we go to the SEC championship game, which is, obviously I think the SEC. I don't know the other I think it's SEC and is it the Big 12 or the Big 10? Get an automatic bowl bid if they win their conference. So this is a big game for us to take that next step. To get where we want to go. This is huge. But on that last play, they ended up they hit stick me hard as shit, and I got hurt. I was out for a quarter and a half, but I come back with a vengeance. As I'm like, yo, this is what y'all get. Fuck y'all. Take off. Touchdown, Tony. That's how you answer, man. You can tell the offense, they struggled without me, as we set another record. But you can tell they struggled without me in the lineup, man. They scored on that first drive, but they couldn't do anything after that. Try to get something real quick over the middle. Hits my running back like he should have, because he was wide open. Ended up taking a field goal off it just to get the 3-point lead. Any lead helps in this situation. It's all we really want. Go into the fourth with the lead, but we give up a touchdown. Because that's just, that's what our defense does. Nice catch over the middle, and I get, man, they hitting hard, man. I take off. There's nobody near me. But my boy Hills is open again on that streak. Touchdown. That dude is a monster. So we up 24-21. Heading into the the fourth quarter. They don't score. Get a nice completion over the middle, and I got blasted. And I put the ball on the ground, turn it over. I guess the consolation prize is my boy Chance just broke the old school record. But we end up giving up a touchdown off the turnover. And I don't like turning the ball over, man. I gotta come back and try to make a play, except I force it. Dude throws a pick. My fault. So, it's a real close game. The crowd is hype. Everybody's into it. I gotta watch the defense play, see what they can do. They go for it on 4th and 2. Run a toss, but bam! He puts the ball on the dirt. We get the ball anyway, because it's 4th down. And then they just disrespect me. Dude steps up to defend the curl. I take off. Nice one-handed catch by Tony. Just reclining on him. Real quick. Gotta run my cheese screen right over the middle. Get a nice first down. And then they take me out because they some hating ass dudes. As we set another record. I'm telling you, man, once around like game 7 or 8, we just been setting records like crazy, man. It's been one of the best offenses ever. Like I said, they took me out because they some hating ass dudes. They didn't want to give me another touchdown. But at least we get the touchdown and take the lead. So we down they down 4th down. They didn't go for it on 4th. They kicked it away because they had all 3 timeouts. So I actually went and I ran with this play because I actually watched it because they weren't running time off the clock. As you see, we could have just burnt all the time off the clock, but instead we take the field goal. So it's still a 1 touchdown game, and they got a chance to win it. They get one last play. He heaves it. Dude actually catches the ball, and he's still going, but luckily we're able to tackle him before he does any real damage. Crowd is disappointed. Everybody's hyped because we know we go into the SEC championship game. Everybody's amped. We celebrating, man. We got a trip to the SEC championship game, which is it's really what we wanted in order to get where we need to go. And we win Las BOOTAS, the Golden Boot. I don't know if Las is golden in Spanish, but it is what it is. We go ahead and we take this one by 6, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to the BCS standings. where you see we actually moved up to number 2 because Oklahoma State and Oregon were actually ahead of us, but they lost, and they actually had games the last week of the regular season, and they lost, and actually pushed us into the BCS National Title game, which is a really good look. But we're gonna move on to the Heisman race, and you see I slid down to number 2 because we had a bye week before conference championship week. Notre Dame had a game. They don't have a conference championship game, so it's it's right that I slid. But you can see that the quarterback for Notre Dame is actually really, really good. So I can see why he's number 1. But we got a conference championship game, and it gets my old buddies, South Carolina. So I'm ready to get in there and get it started.
Here come both teams. It's almost time for these two teams to battle for the SEC championship.
So it's late in the first. They took ball first, but they didn't really do anything with it. And then we ran a bunch of plays that went for nothing really. But start off, they had me run the comeback route. Almost gets picked. Luckily it didn't. And of course, my boy Hills didn't get it this time. I think that was actually the slot receiver. No, it was Hills. Yeah, I got batted down. But it was a tight game to start until my boy Hills. Tell you, man, that dude always open. Always open. Don't matter what you do, he's always open. And just like last game, South Carolina don't score until we do. They always answer. They don't never throw the first punch. They always answer to whatever we do. And I didn't have enough time to cut to the outside on my route. He ends up throwing it to me real quick to the inside. It gets picked off. Good play by the corner. But I won't take the blame for that one because I didn't call for the ball. So that's Chance's fault, man. I blame that on Chance. And I take off. I'm gone. They ran cover 2, man. That other safety sitting there looking at the tight end. I bust loose. Tie game. And we beat as I said, another record, man. Let's go. We actually played South Carolina a few weeks ago, and we actually went in there and beat them pretty good. I think we ended up beating them by like 2 scores, but our defense played really well in that game. And if there's one team that I would love to play in the SEC to put me in that national title game, it would be South Carolina. I hate South Carolina. They done beat me, 3 straight years in a row. It's my turn, man. There's my boy Tony. Go down there and get another touchdown to tie the game up. And that dude fell for that first move. I'm supposed to run the double move to the inside, but he fell so bad for the first one. I didn't even need to run the double, especially since I don't want to just sit there run the double move when I'm wide open and then run the double move into the safety. Which would have been, that would have been a bad play on my part. They run a cover 2 zone again. I'm wide open. That's touchdown. You're not stopping me in the open field. And the defense really stepped up in the second half. And I'm going again. The safety bites on the in route. And I'm going again, man. This right here pretty much sealed the game because the way our defense is playing and the way our offense is playing, there's no way they're going to come back. They haven't scored at all in the second half, as far as I remember, until right here. And it's not right there. It's after this touchdown that Tony goes out here and I burn that safety. I'm gone. Touchdown. Let's go. And that's game, because there's no way they're gonna drop 28 points on us with 3:40 left in the fourth. There's no chance. So that's pretty much game. As we set another record, man. Look at him. Everybody giving Chance his props, man. Setting that record. We moving on to the national title game. I'm hype. I'm excited. I got another video coming after this. It's a Madden video against one of my subscribers. I'm gonna talk more about the connected careers stuff and and everything. So if you're looking to hear more about that, it's all coming in that video. I've done enough research. As we hoist that trophy, look at Tony coming over to help the coach. But all the stuff that you need to know about the league and everything, will be in that video, and it's coming up right after this one. So that's it for me. I'm out. Catch y'all later. Peace.